All right, back over to the panel. You heard Denise?
Well, it doesn't surprise me.
She goes again. She was whispering to me.
What was she whispering?
Well, I don't think you even heard. Don't repeat it. It doesn't surprise me at all that Democrats are avoiding the biggest issue for Biden, which is his horrific, embarrassing performance on the economy. It's the #1 issue that Americans across the board are concerned about. And he has to run from that issue. Even though he's tried to confront it, it didn't work. Your pocketbook, your bank account doesn't lie. And how people feel is how they feel, regardless of how you try to gaslight them into thinking that it's better than it actually is. And so until Democrats actually deal with the most pressing issue that Americans are confronting every single time they go to the grocery store, they put gas in their car, he's not going to win on that issue, and that's why he's going to lose in general.
Denise is off base, of course.
Oh.
Of course, I disagree with her.
Make your case.
I mean, here's the deal. They may not be feeling it, but we're a long way from the presidential election. And the Biden administration, whether it's the Anti-Inflation Act, the infrastructure deal, employment is 3%, the lowest it's ever been in 50-plus years. Manufacturing jobs are up. Inflation, high, not where we were, but is going down.
Yeah, but you know the polling.
Yeah, I know the polling. They're
Americans
not
do not
feeling
like this
it,
economy.
but they may not like the economy. But in some polls, you ask them, well, how's your money compared to a year or two ago? And many of those polls, not all, but many of them say, my money's fine, and they're either better or they're comfortable with their financial position.
We're going to get into that later in the show. Leanne, Bob, I'll tell you where my radar went up as a reporter when he said, don't worry about the polls. We don't worry about the polls. It's a long time out. But that's the question, right? If you describe this as a clown show, if you think you're on good standing with policy, why is this a coin flip? And the answer was, don't worry about the polls.
Well, I will say, okay, he's right in part because those are national polls, and really the presidential election comes down to like 4 or 5 states.
Right, exactly.
And so those polls do matter more than what the country thinks nationally speaking. But absolutely, the Democrats know, and President Biden knows, that the economy is something that they have to do a lot of work in convincing Americans that they are better on the economy than Republicans and whoever the Republican nominee is, even Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But if Donald Trump's the nominee, that is also the fear of some Republicans, that he's going to distract from any sort of economic issue that Republicans want to make.
I think Democrats are a little too overconfident.
Yeah,
We're
you think
a long
so?
way off. Those numbers are not that good.
I mean,
Scott,
coin
might be in that
territory.
category. You got to be paranoid.
I looked at the last
win campaigns.
ready, whether he's convicted or not. I don't think America's ready to re-elect Donald Trump facing 91.
I looked at the last 6 polls, heads up, nationally. 5 out of the 6 were in margin of error territory. If you told Democrats that a year ago with Donald Trump, they would have said, no way.
Right.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.